Hi guys, good evening. Can everyone hear me? Yeah? All right, great. I hope you guys can see my screen as well. Yeah? All right, Abhinav. All right, let's wait for the rest of the people to join and then we'll start, okay? Hi, Suraj. All right, guys. Welcome to the first session for SEM. Hi, guys. I hope everyone can hear me and can see my screen clearly out here. Yeah? All of you? Yeah? All right. Okay, great, guys. Um, my name is Tanmoy Kumar Das. Just to give you an introduction of myself, I work with DV as in the SCM trainer. I have been working with them for the last 3 years now. I otherwise work as a senior account manager for a startup called Optimizer in Hyderabad. And I started my career with Google on this particular product, which is Google AdWords. Okay, just to give you a background of how this whole module is going to be. We are going to have 8 sessions like this on a Tuesday and Thursday evening, okay, wherein we are going to learn about this particular product, which is Google AdWords. So the first 2 sessions, today and on Thursday, going to be more on conceptual and little bit of practical part of it. However, from next week onwards, it's going to be more of a practical session wherein we'll get to see a lot of things happening, how we create stuff inside the product. So that experience you'll get to see, and also it will involve your assignment work wherein you will also parallelly be doing that. Okay. All right. Regarding the format, how we are going to do this is, uh, we are going to discuss this topic, and if you have any questions, anything, guys, feel free to write in this group chat. I am constantly looking at the group chat so I can address all your questions from there. Okay, you can stop me whenever you want me to, and you can ask me to repeat stuff. That's absolutely fine. Okay. Also, when we are discussing a particular topic, it would be great, guys, if let's have a discussion around that topic and ask as many questions as you may have, rather than keeping the question for the end. Mostly what happens is people tend to forget what they wanted to ask. Okay, so let's clarify all our doubts while the topic is going on. All right. I hope everyone is fine with that. All right. Okay. Let me just quickly check with Anmol. No, Anmol, are you able to hear me? Okay, all right. Okay, cool, guys. Okay, so let's begin with this particular content for today. Okay, so with search engine marketing, these are the major things which we're going to look at for today. So majorly, what we're going to look at is consumer's journey, majorly, which is the traditional way of looking at how the consumer journey is, and wherein AdWords or Google or online advertising comes into fits in into this. Okay, we'll also talk in general what is SEM, what exactly are we doing here in SEM. We'll talk about what is Google AdWords, why it is used, what is the purpose of it. We will also talk about something we call as a Google network. Okay, and we're going to talk about the ad auction. Okay, there's an auction thing which happens in SEM, so we're going to discuss all of that. Okay, these are the 4 or 5 things we're going to cover for today. Rest of the topics will be covered on Thursday. Okay, all right. So So let's begin with the basic thing, which is consumer journey. I think everybody understands this. This is happening with all kinds of traditional sales cycle, which is there. There are three major things which happens, which is the first one is obviously the stimulus, wherein you feel a need for a particular product, based on which you purchase the product, and once you purchase the product, you experience it. You feel, you get the feeling of it, how it is being used, you experience the whole usage of the product. That's a normal way of looking at how a consumer journey works. Okay, however, with Google, what they introduced was something we call as a zero moment of truth, which is a phase which comes even before this, when we start researching about the product. We research about the product, we share that experience with other people, and then we get into the buying cycle of looking at the product and purchasing it. So Google felt that this is something what is happening with online advertising or online businesses which are running, wherein people first go ahead and research about the product, gather information, possibly share it as well with other people, and then go ahead and and make a decision of purchasing it. Okay, so this is all from where Google's product, Google AdWords, came into being. Okay, the purpose of it being here, being used right now. Okay, similarly, there was another one, which is experience. Okay, so once you go ahead and research, you like to share that experience with other people, telling them how good you feel the product can be, how, what are its plus points or negative points, and then you go ahead and make that, you take that step of actually going ahead and purchasing that. Okay, you feel the need for it. So these are all things which actually created the main purpose of having AdWords or Google coming up with this particular product, which is for advertising purposes. Okay, um, this is where we basically fall into what is we call as SEM, which is called search engine marketing, which we are talking about. So when we talk about search engine marketing, it's basically a platform to advertise, guys. Okay, when we're talking about SEM, it's purely about paid advertisements which we can do out here. Okay, like for an example, if I have to give this, think about any kind of offline business. I'm not talking about online, just generally, if you think about any offline business, whenever you start a business, you require to advertise about it. Unless and until you advertise about it, nobody gets to know that you have a business. Okay, so there is a huge requirement for you to advertise. So what you do print ads, you do TV ads, you do radio ads, you create billboards across the city, you do promotional campaigns. All these things are different mediums, traditional mediums, which we use to advertise about our business. In the same manner, when you have an online business, let's say you have a website where you are selling different products, again, there is a requirement for you to advertise. Unless and until you do it, nobody gets to know that you have a website where you're selling products. So that is where Google AdWords comes into picture. Okay, so that is the main need of having that. All right, does this make sense? Basic idea about it. What is SEM? What we do in SEM? Right? So whenever we are going to talk about search engine marketing, remember this thing, it is all about ads. The ads which you have seen on google.com page or on other websites, it's all dealing with that. Okay, it has nothing to do with search results or anything of that sort. Purely we are dealing with advertisements of various types. Okay, we'll get into the nitty-gritties of it and understand exactly how they are created, where they are shown. All that will come into picture. Okay, so this is going to be very different from your SEO. Okay, when we talk about SEO, that is search engine optimization. Now that deals with organic search results, that deals with the results which comes on the search page when people go there and do any kind of search query. Okay, so these two are very different from each other. They have no connection with each other, they don't impact each other's performance. Okay, so we can't say that if your SEO is doing well, your SEM will also perform equally well, or vice versa. Okay, there are two different things. SEO is about organic search results, which are free information coming on google.com. SEM is purely dealing with ads. Okay, two different ways of advertising or promoting your business, if I have to say that. All right, make sense? Can you explain? Yeah, sure. So SEO, Aditi, what is happening is it is like this. Okay, basic idea about it is this, that so you have a website. Okay, let's say you have a website where you sell sports products. Okay, what you want, your main intention is this, that when people come to google.com and they search for sports related stuff, your website's URL should come up on the page in the search query, in the search results. Okay, that is what you want. The more it comes on the page, the higher chances people will click on it, come to your website and buy your product, right? So for that you require SEO. Okay, search engine optimization. What it will give you is various ways by which you can get your website coming on the top of the page whenever people are searching for your business. That is what SEO does for us. So it's all about the website URL coming on the page. But when I say SEM, I mean the ads now. Okay, I am going to do the same thing. I'll try to bring the ads on the top of the page, but it's all dealing with ads, no website URL. Okay, all right. How SEM takes less time than SEO? I would not say, because I have very limited knowledge about how SEO is going to operate. Okay, so I would not say there is a time difference as such. Okay, with SEM majorly there are particular tools or product which we use, based on which if you do the right things, create the right ad, and you have a decent quality, then chances are it will start running very soon. Okay, there is no particular duration which we can say within which the ads will start running. Okay, if you do the right things, you bid properly, you create the right ads, show it in the right location, very soon the ads can show up. All right, does this make sense? SEO, SEM, basic idea. Even search results feature like Sakshi, it will not be the case. Okay, let me show you an example. Okay, so can you see this page? I'm doing a Google search right now. Okay, so the ones which you see on the top, which I'm hovering on, these are all ads. Okay, these are all AdWords related ads. When you see this one which says buy Nike shoes online, India's #1 fashion store, it is an ad because there's an AD written over here, which is in the box. So this is an ad. However, if you look at men's shoes, Nike.com in, this is not a URL. This is not an ad. This one does not have a URL. Where do you see the URL? Down below, are you talking about this part? Amazon.in, shoes and Nike? Yeah, this is not a URL, Sakshi. It is just a website name. It is not clickable. Okay, the only clickable part is this. When I say a URL is this, which I'm highlighting now. Okay, so URL will only come in a non-ad, which is not an ad. Okay, is everyone with me on this difference? Do you see the difference between SEO URLs and search SEM ads? Yeah, fair enough. Same way, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you might see some ads coming here, not coming right now. Okay, so again you can see this one, this is an ad. Okay, this is just a website name given, not a URL. However, this one is a URL, or this one is a URL. Okay, comes on top, right? Yes Gayatri. Okay, always SEM tops any search. Yes, so Vikram, what has happened is Google has allocated specific place or a space on the top or at the bottom of the page where the SEM ads can come, only top and bottom. Okay, sometimes it comes on the right hand side as well, but mostly top and bottom. Okay, so SEO will be in the middle, SEM ads will be on the top and bottom. Okay, so right now, as you can see, there are ads coming here. Now if I scroll down, okay, you can see this one ad coming here as well. Okay, SEM is costly, but SEO is costless. I cannot comment about that, Samir, whether SEO is costless or not, but I can certainly say SEM is not costly. Okay, depends on the kind of business you are doing. Okay, it might not be that much expensive. Okay, you can still do it if you have done it in the right manner, because if you look at the data, okay, Google AdWords have been there for the last 17 years now. Okay, and there are like millions of advertisers using AdWords since then. Okay, so it has been an effective product for Google, which has been giving business to a lot of online businesses across the world. Okay, so they are very cost effective, and there are a lot of products features which they provide which helps you to save money. Okay, so that way the product is good. It's just a right way you use it, you can save your money also. Okay, which is better to for a business, SEO or SEM? Abhinav, both are required, both are good things to have actually. Okay, I would not say which one is better. Both are good because of the fact that you don't know what customers will click on. A customer, you I can be a customer who might look at an SEO search result and would be interested in clicking on that, and then there can be someone else who likes an ad and might click on it. So as a business owner, you should keep both the options open for users. They can come, so you're opening multiple doors for people to come to your website. That is what we are trying to do. So these are two different doors for people to come into your website. So always better to have both. Which approach was used first when digital marketing was introduced? SEM or SEO? So if you look at it, SEO has been there for pretty long time equally. Okay, SEO is very prevalent in US majorly. Okay, where people are doing it. SEM has been also there for since 2000. So it's been 17 years now for them. So that way both have been equally old, I would say. Rather, SEO is a little bit more older, okay, comparatively. I don't know the exact year since they started off because my domain is not into that. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Any other questions on this? SEO, SEM, basic idea. Clear? Okay. Rest of the people, all good till here? Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So now you understand this. On when you go to google.com page, there are two things happening. There are search results, which is SEO, and then there are AdWords ads coming on the top and the bottom. Okay. We are only going to deal with SEM related stuff. Okay. You possibly will have, or I don't know, you might have had SEO session, okay, in which they will tell you about how search results are optimized. So you will go through all of that. Okay. All right, now the major reason why you should be doing SCM is it is basically marketing. Marketing is always required for a business. Unless and until you do marketing, how will you sell the product? Okay, that's why SCM becomes a very evident and important part of your business growth. Okay, so because you're showing ads about your business, you're trying to entice, attract people to come to your business and buy the product, it becomes critically important. Okay, over the period of time, that is why people have seen a huge growth in this particular field, wherein a lot of businesses have invested into SCM. They have seen that it has worked, it has made people buy the product, and because it is a pure sales thing which we are doing, we are taking the product out in the market and we are asking people to buy it. It's a sales role, it's a completely a sales product which we are doing. So that's why the potential in India specifically has increased over the period of time, and they see a huge growth in this in the coming 5-10 years as well, because of this whole number of e-commerce companies coming into picture, and lot many coming in the future as well, this particular domain is going to grow to a much bigger, larger scale. Okay, that's how it is going to be right now. If you look at another data over the period of time, India is one of the largest market right now because of the population. Okay, huge population who is internet savvy, okay, who understands how online advertising works, okay, shopping works. So that is why a lot of companies are heavily investing into India and creating these e-commerce companies and building them up because of this only, because a lot of people are accepting it now over the years and buying online. Okay, so the online shoppers are going to increase tremendously over the period of time. That is how they're projecting it. As you can see right now, in 2016 it was 60 million. It might go up to 475 million in the next 10 years. So that is why they see a huge potential in investing into this product. Okay, and over a period of time, because of this, a lot of other competitors have come up in the last 4 or 5 years. Do you know other competitors of AdWords? Any other competitors which you can think of? Rest of the people, Google Trends. Okay, all right. Okay, fair enough. Any other example? What I'm asking is, do you know any other? Yes, any other competitor of Google? Amazon ads. Okay, fair enough. Yes. Can you explain a little bit about? Yes, yes, Aditi. We are going to start. I have not even started what is Google AdWords. So I'm going to start after this. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So right now, if you look at it, major competitors of Google AdWords is Facebook, Facebook ads, Bing ads. Yash, you are right. Amazon ads. Okay. LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, Instagram. All these are other competitors. LinkedIn. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So they are all competitors of Google, but comparatively much smaller right now. They just started off 4 or 5 years back. Okay. And Google captures like 60% of the whole online population. Okay, pin interest. Yes. Okay. Remaining 40% is scattered around these other players right now. Okay. All right. Does this make sense till here? Everyone fine with this? Okay. All right. Okay, so now we are going to start off with what is Google AdWords, what exactly it is. Okay, so as you guys all know, Google came into existence in the year 1998. Okay, they were primarily a search engine website. Okay, they are into a website which provides free information. That was the main objective of the website. So people could come to the website, search for anything, and get the information free of cost. Okay, now what happens is there is no source of revenue for the company to sustain itself. There is no source of revenue for them. Okay, how will a company sustain if they don't have any revenue? Okay, that is why the founders of the company, they were racking their brain around creating a product which would help them generate revenue. That is when after 2 years they created this product which is was created in 2000, which was Google AdWords. Okay, so AdWords is basically a product created by Google, okay, by their Google engineers. Okay, what it basically does is it's an advertising service. Okay, it lets you advertise about your online business. It lets you create various kinds of ads which can appear on millions of websites across the internet, and which will let people know about your business. If people like those ads, they can click on it and come to your website and buy your product. That is the basic idea of AdWords. Okay, so they provide this platform. You sign up, you create an account here which will help you create various kinds of ads, and then you can show it wherever you want to. People will see it, they can click on it, come to your website and buy your product. Okay, it is not a free service, guys. You will have to pay to use this product. Okay, this is the major source of revenue for Google. Almost 90% of Google revenue is coming from this product. Okay, does this make sense? Any other questions so far? No? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's look at this intro video of what is Google AdWords, okay, as well.
So you're ready to advertise on Google. You've come to the right place. We know it can seem complicated at first. That's why we're here to help. Before we jump in, let's go over what search ads are. Imagine you're a florist. At any given moment, someone somewhere is using Google to search for what your business offers. They start by typing a search query into the Google search box. Oh dear, this one's cutting it a bit close. So we have our problem. Someone needs red roses fast. And we have our solution, your business. How do we match the two up and make sure they get the flowers in time? Let's look at the search results. First, there are what we call organic search results. These match their search but aren't paid ads. Then there are search ads. These usually show above the organic results and provide helpful info that matches the search. You've probably seen these before. They have a small tag that says ad on them. What's the point of search ads, you ask? Well, they help businesses just like yours stand out within the search results and noticed by the people who are searching. So if your business can get them out of trouble with some speedy flower delivery, this is where you want to pop up. It looks like you've saved the day. This is just the first step in our journey. We've created a series of short, step-by-step videos to walk you through the process. You'll learn how to create a campaign, pick the right keywords, write great text ads, track your goals, and review your performance. Before you start the lessons ahead, you'll need to have an AdWords account. If you don't have one yet, you can go to google.com/AdWords to create one now. Once you've opened your account, it's time for the next step. Just keep watching to learn how to create your first campaign.
All right, guys. Okay. Okay, yes. So there is nothing like unpaid ads. Okay, there's only paid ads, which we call it, which is advertising. Okay, apart from that, none of the ads are not paid. Whenever you are advertising, it will be paid, Anmol. Okay, whether you do it directly or you go to any other website to show ads, always pay ads going to be charged for it. Okay, there will be money attached with it. Okay, Priyanka, it's been a while. We have just started with the intro of what is SEM, and we are talking about what is Google AdWords. Okay, how what it is used for. That is what we have been covering till now. Okay, just go through the session with me. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, how much should be your budget, daily budget or per click? Yes. So Sakshi, we're going to talk about that. Okay, we will have a session wherein we'll talk about how you decide a budget, the clicks as well. All that will come into picture. All right. Okay. So everyone with me till here, basic idea. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now, the major reason why we are using Google AdWords is also because of the fact, as I told you earlier, Google captures a huge market space. Okay, there's a huge marketplace which they are capturing right now. Almost 60% of the overall market is you can reach out to with the help of Google Ads. That's because of a lot of people come to google.com to search for information, and they are on their network, because of which you can advertise to a huge amount of population in a very small span of time, and you can grow your business. Okay, this product, guys, is going to be completely self-driven. When I say self-driven, what I mean by that is it is completely controlled by you. Okay, you decide everything about the product, like which ad you want to create. You create the ads. When do you want to show it? When do you don't want to show it? In which geographical location you want to show it? Okay, you can also go ahead and decide the amount of money you want to invest into showing the ad. All that is decided by you. Okay, you can stop your ads whenever you want to. You can resume them whenever you want to. You can make changes to your ads whenever you want to. Okay, everything is controlled by you. There is no minimum or any kind of expectation from Google which they will tell you. Okay, everything is controlled and decided and created by you yourself. Okay, that's how the AdWords product is going to run. Okay, now in this again, what happens is there is a concept of a Google network. Okay, so we're going to talk about this now. Any other questions so far? Is it okay? Everyone clear with me? One question? Yes, Anvul. Yeah. Ad which runs before we run any video on YouTube. Yeah. Yes, it is a part of the Google AdWords thing. We're going to come to that as well. Yes, it comes under this. Yes, absolutely right. Okay, all right. So now think about this, guys. Okay, so what is happening is Google right now is connected to 4 to 5 million websites across the internet. Okay, so what happens when a user comes to google.com and searches for any information? So the whatever search results he or she sees, it is coming from these 4-5 million websites. Okay, this connection which they have is called the Google network. Okay, now this Google network is divided into two parts. There is a search network, and then there is something we call as a Google display network. Okay, there are two different networks in this. Okay, now this Google search network is primarily a collection of different kinds of search engine websites and search partner websites. Okay, search engine websites like google.com, ask.com, aol.com, and other certain similar websites. Okay, let me show you some examples. Okay, so this is ask.com, which is basically another search engine website where also you can come and you can search for information. It is also going to give you similar search results the way it gives on google.com. Okay, they are a partner with Google and they show Google ads on their website. Okay, these are all Google ads coming here, in return for which Google pays them money. Okay, since they show Google ads on their website, Google is going to pay them certain amount of money there. Okay, so they are a part of the search network. They are a collection of such search engine websites and other websites, similar ones. Okay, that's your search network. On the other hand, there is Google display network, which is basically a collection of all kinds of normal websites. Okay, they're going to be normal websites related to retail, sports, finance, healthcare, okay, law, government, business, industrial, all those kinds of websites. Okay, so that is going to be a Google display network. All right, where's the ad written? So the ad written is only specific to google.com. Okay, it's specific to only google.com. They want to specify ad written on their ad. This is ask.com. Ask will control the way they want to show the ads. Okay, they are not under an obligation from Google wherein they have to mention it the way Google wants it to. They can show the ads in whichever format or whichever font they want to use. They can use it in that way. Okay, basic difference. Yes, I'm coming to the difference between the two networks now. Okay, let me show you an example of a display network. So Times of India is a part of the Google display network. Here you will see a lot of Google display network ads. Okay, let me show you one example. Hold on a second. Okay, so for example, do you see this ad which is coming on the right hand side, which is for Muthoot Finance? India's number one Muthoot Finance, which you see here. Okay, do you see the URL coming at the bottom of the page? What does it say? It says Google ads.g.doubleclick.net/pcs. Can everyone see that URL? I'm hovering on the ad right now, so it shows a Google Ads URL. Abhinav, it is coming at the bottom of the page, the huge URL which is coming. Yes, Samir. Google, not for showing the ads, Samir, if somebody clicks on the ad. Okay, so this is an example of an ad showing up in the Google display network. Okay, is everyone with me on this search network, display network, how the ads are showing? Now we are going to talk about the difference. Okay, yes, this ask.com Sakshi is not a part of display network. Ask is a part of search because ask is a search engine. They are again a search engine website. So if you are a search engine website, you will be a part of search network, not a display network. Okay, all right. Is everyone with me on this? Yeah, so now let's talk about the difference between the two. Okay, so the difference, basically we are saying this: search network is primarily a search engine website collection of search engine websites, which is primarily done for a different purpose. Are these ads shown basis the search keyword searches, or both the networks just play these ads on their own? Yes, so with respect to search network, it is based on the keyword searches, search queries which are happening. However, the display network ads is based on other things, not searches primarily, because you can't you can't go to Times of India and search for an information, right? Times of India is primarily for reading news, right? The ads will appear there based on some relevancy factors. So we'll talk about that. But yes, search network ads show up because of keyword searches. All right, okay. All right, so we're discussing the difference between the two. Search network is going to be the place, guys, where you are going to advertise when you want to sell a product. Okay, why I'm saying this is because of the fact that, think about it. When do you use a google.com? Why do you need to go to google.com? To search for something, right? Yeah, you're searching for something. Why do you need to search for something? A product or service, right? Okay, possibly the main idea behind going to search for something is because you have a need, you have a problem for which you need a solution, and that is why you are searching. Okay, it becomes a very good place for a business to show their product, to sell their product. For example, let's say I want to click photographs for which I require a digital camera. I will go to google.com and I will search for a digital camera. You can sell me a digital camera with your ad and it will fix my problem. So, search is always going to be a place wherein people come with a mindset of a problem or a need which they have. Okay, so whenever you are advertising and your focus is that I want to sell my product or service, I want people to come to my website and buy my product or service, you're going to advertise in the search network. Okay, on the other hand, display is all about branding. It's all about creating awareness, because people are not going there with a mindset to buy or search. Okay, people are going there to read content, to surf through things, to understand what's happening around the world. For various other reasons, they're going to a display network website. Okay, so when somebody is reading an article on Times of India, you show them an ad to make them aware about your existence. You're telling them, look, I exist, this is what I sell. If you're interested, just click on it and come to my website and check out my products. I am not asking you to buy my product. Okay, so the major purpose of advertising in display is always about branding and awareness creation. Okay, however, you can also sell. It is not a case that I can't sell in display. I can still sell my product and services in display, but major focus is on branding and awareness. Okay. Like if I buy something on Myntra, same item shows on, yeah, so that is totally different, Anmol. We are talking about a different concept, which is remarketing, which happens there. Yeah, it is a part of display network. Yes. Okay, does everyone, is everyone clear with this concept of when to use search and when to use display? Make sense to everyone? Yeah. Okay. Any other question? Can you please repeat the difference? Yeah. So Sakshi, what we are saying is search is basically about, so when any person goes to us, no problem. Okay. Search, we are saying in this manner. Okay. People, when they come to a search network, let's say you go to google.com. You go to google.com for a purpose, right? You're not going there to read news. You're going there because you need some information. Why do you need why do you need that information? Possibly because you have a problem or some kind of requirement. Okay, so what we are saying is when people are coming to a google.com with a requirement or a need, it is a very good place to sell your product. You can sell your product and fulfill their requirement or fix their problem. Okay, so I give an example of a digital camera. Okay, I want to click photographs for which I require a digital camera, so I can go to google.com and search for it. You can sell me the digital camera if you are the owner of it, if you're doing a business of it, and you can fix my problem, you can fulfill my requirement. Okay, that's why search is heavily used for selling purposes. On the contrary, display is all about branding. It's all about awareness creation or branding, where I want to make people know about me. I want to create an impression in the market that I am a new business, I'm selling a lot of products, and a lot of people should know about me. So that is what you're trying to do in the online market. That is when you choose a display network. For example, let's say I'm a very new business. I just opened my website last week, and now I am in the stage wherein nobody knows about me. Nobody knows that I have a website now. How do I create awareness? I go to display network and I advertise there. Okay, then different kinds of people get to know about me. They see my ads, they become aware. That's the whole idea. Is everyone with me on this? Make sense? Is it okay? Yeah. Yeah. Rest of the people, all good till here? Any other questions? All right. Okay. Okay. So this is what we are talking about, is search engine result page. Okay. Samir, GSN is for goods, GDN is for services. Not really. GSN can be for goods and services as well. Okay. GDN is majorly for branding purposes. You can do awareness creation regarding your business. You can tell people that I just opened a website and this is what I want to do. So think about this. Okay, every business, GSN is Google Search Network, Sakshi. GDN is Google Display Network. Okay, all right. So no problem, no problem at all. Okay, so what we are talking about here is, think about this, guys. Every business goes through a phase of growing. Okay, you don't start a business, you open a business yesterday and you start selling today. It does not happen that way. A whole business grows over a period of time. So the first time, what you do when you open a website, your primary focus is around branding. You want more and more people should know about you. Okay, so you focus on advertising it in the display network, creating awareness about it. When you do it for a few number of months, after which you focus on search network, because now your focus has changed, and now what you want, traffic. When I say traffic, what I mean is more and more people coming to my website. I have done enough of branding. People have realized that there is a website, and now what I want is they should come to my website. Okay, so slowly and steadily your focus shifts from branding to traffic. Okay, and that is how you grow it over the period of time. All right. Does it make sense? So this is your Google search engine result pages. So I think everyone is now can see the difference between the two. The one which is in the box is what we are dealing with, which are your ads, which comes like this. Sometimes you will see ads coming on the right hand side as well or at the bottom. Okay. Which is not in the box is your SEO, your search engine optimization, organic search results. Okay. All right. Any other questions so far? Do we get this slide? Yes, yes, absolutely. This is already uploaded in your LMS, Suraj. You must have an LMS account. Log into the account. You will find the PPT there. Okay. All right. Okay, this is another example of another website, just like ask.com. There is another website, search engine website, which is about.com, where also you will find Google ads appearing. Okay, they are also a partner with Google. In return for showing the Google ads, when people click on it, they get money from Google. Okay, about.com. Okay, this is what we are referring to as the Google display network ads, image ads. Okay, I showed you an example from Times of India, the same similar ad which you can see here as well. Okay, and same happens with video ads, which we were talking about earlier in the session. Okay, YouTube ads, they are a part of Google network, display network, and they can be shown in this particular manner. All right, any questions, guys? Is it okay? Yahoo, Anmol, Yahoo is a competitor. They are not a part of Google. They are not a part of the Google network. Okay, Yahoo, Facebook, Bing, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, all these are competitors. They are outside the Google network. They are not a part of Google. Okay. So on these websites, if you go to, you will never see any Google ads. Okay, so if we want to advertise on YouTube, for example, we contact YouTube or Google, both you can do, Priyanka. Okay, so we'll talk about this when we come to it, but just to answer your question, we can do both. You can contact AdWords and you can show ads through YouTube on YouTube, or you can approach YouTube directly and you can show ads there. Okay, Sakshi, Yahoo becomes search network. Yahoo is a competitor, Sakshi. As I was saying right now, Yahoo is a competitor of Google, so they are not a part of the network. Not search, no display. They're outside Google network. Great. All right. Okay. Is everyone with me? Or any other questions? Make sense? Rest of the people all fine till here? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so now we are going to talk about something we call as an ad auction. Okay, it is a concept based on which the whole AdWords thing is built on, the foundation. So we need to understand what is this ad auction. Okay, so let's talk about this. So I hope everybody understands how an auction works, right? In a normal auction, what happens? There is a product, okay, which everyone wants to buy. Okay, how do you buy a product in an auction? In order to buy a product, you have to bid for that auction. When you bid, the highest amount of money whosoever is bidding gets to buy that particular product. That's how an auction works, right? In the same manner, there is an online auction which happens in AdWords. Okay, now what happens here? In this online auction, there are millions of ads who are competing with each other. Okay, why are they competing? Because everyone wants to come up on the google.com page. Okay, so now they're fighting to grab a position on the google.com page. That is what is out there available for auction. So if you, when you win the auction, you grab a position on the page to appear. Okay, because everybody knows that if your ad comes on google.com, a lot of people will be able to see it, a lot of people will click on it and come to your website. You possibly would be able to sell a lot of your products. That is why there is an auction. Okay, millions of ads, they come together in this auction, and then they compete with each other based on certain metrics. Okay, out of which the result comes out, and then the top ads are selected. They are based on that, they are shown on the page. Okay, yes, Aditi, we're going to talk about how to win the auction. All those things will come. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Does this make sense? Now this auction, guys, is going to be an automated thing. There is no human intervention. Nobody is sitting at the back end and running this auction. It is all programmed through a programming code. Okay, so based on which it automatically runs at the back end. Okay, how does it start? Okay, whenever a user comes to google.com and searches for any information, this auction starts at the back end automatically. Okay, it picks up ads from various places, puts it in the auction, and then they are compared. They compete with each other, and then the system decides which will be the top ads. The top ads to come on the page, they are selected and then shown on every page. That's how this is going to work. Okay, so the advertisers know the metrics or happens as well. Yes, the advertisers are told exactly how you can improve the whole thing. All those things are mentioned, all those resources or help is given. Yes. Okay, does this make sense? Basic idea of auction which is happening, it's an automated continuous process, guys. Okay, you as an advertiser, you don't have a control on it. Okay, you can't control the auction according to your own benefit. You can only create your ads up to a certain extent of your capability, and then it goes into the auction and performs. If you are a good ad, high quality ad, chances are you will win the auction and your ad will show up. Okay, what are the factors on which auction happens? Yes, so we're going to talk about that now. Everyone with me on this part, ad auction, what is happening? Make sense to everyone? Yeah. All right. Okay. So the higher the pair, no. Sakshi, it does not work like that. We're going to talk about what matters here. Okay. All right. So now comes the concept of what metrics or what parameters defines it. Okay. Based on which we can say that a particular ad wins the auction and the other ad does not win the auction. So what are those metrics? We are going to look at that now. Okay. So again, what Google has done is they have created this concept of ad rank. Okay, ad rank is a concept created by Google engineers which gives a logic behind why a certain ad will win the auction and why a certain ad will not. Okay, so we're going to look at those particular factors. Okay, so this is what they came up with. Okay, what they said was your ad rank is based on your bid amount and your quality score. These are the two factors which defines your ad rank, and apart from this there are far more other factors, but the major two factors are these two, your bid amount and your quality score. Okay, so we're going to talk about each of them one by one now. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is quality score, then we come to the bid part. Okay, so quality score. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning of the whole thing. What happened? You first and foremost, you went to AdWords, you signed up with them, and then you created your ad with them. Okay, the moment you create an ad with them, it goes for a check. Okay, Google is going to check your ad. They're going to check every single detail about your ad. What is the English, the punctuation, spelling mistakes, okay, spacing. They look at your website, they look at the product, the business which you are doing. Okay, what kind of pages have you made, what products are you selling? All that is minutely checked by Google. Okay, once they check your ads, your business, your website, everything, they pass a judgment. They say approved or disapproved, okay, based on their policies. Okay, once your ad is approved by Google, they assign a score to it, which is called a quality score. Okay, so if I have to say this in a simple terms, quality score is basically a score given by Google for the quality of advertisement you are doing with them. The good ad is the good website you have got, you will get a higher score there. And in the same manner, if you have a poor ad, poor content on the website, you will get a low score on it. Okay, the score is given out of 10. You will be able to see your score in your AdWords account. Okay, so each and every advertiser gets a quality score. Okay, then comes the bid amount. Bid amount is what? The amount of money you are putting into the auction to win that auction. Okay, these two things are multiplied together to produce your ad rank. Now what happens? Each and every advertiser gets an ad rank, and now after which they do a stack ranking. Okay, whosoever has got the highest ad rank gets the first position, then the second ad rank gets the second position, and so on and so forth. They simply do a stack ranking and figure out which are the top ads to be shown on the page. Okay, that is how this whole thing works at the back end. It's all happening automatically, guys. Nobody is doing it, nobody is doing this calculation at the back end. Okay, let me show you an example on this. Okay, so let's imagine these are the four advertisers. There is blue, yellow, green, and red. Blue is an advertiser who is willing to pay $2 as a bid amount, and his quality score is 6. Yellow is paying $1, quality score is 8. Green is paying $3, quality score is 2. 4 is paying $4. Red is paying $4, and quality score is 1. Now simply on the mathematical formula, they will calculate their ad ranks. Whosoever has got the highest ad rank, the first person will be blue. Ad will come, under which yellow ad will come, then the green ad, and then the red ad. That is how the sequence of the ads are decided. Who will come where? Does this make sense? Right? Everyone with me on this? Yeah. All right, so all this calculations, guys, happening in those fraction of a second. When you go to google.com, you search for any information and you hit on that search button, and within a fraction of a second the ads are coming up. All these calculations happening right at the that very moment at the back end, and they are picking up the ads and showing it to you. Okay, that's how it is going to be. All right, for the first one we'll pay one. Yes, we're going to talk about that, Priyanka, how that is happening. That's a different calculation. I don't want to pick on that right now. Yeah. All right. Okay, is everyone with me now? Ad ranking concept. Do they check IP address while deciding the auction? No, Aditi. IP address is only used in particular scenario, which is we'll talk about, which is called remarketing. Otherwise we don't deal with IP address tracking in any other way. All right. Okay. Any other questions on this? So I can appoint someone to keep looking for my ad. So ideally, so again, so what happens is there is no guarantee, guys. Okay, this brings me a good point. There is never a guarantee given that your ad will come up on the page. Only when you win the auction, chances are the ad will come. Okay, so every single time somebody is searching, you are competing with different people. Let's say for example I go and search for your product. This time you are competing with people who are not that great. Okay, you are one of the best ads, so you have a very high chance of showing up on the page. But the very next moment somebody else searches, you get into an auction wherein most of the ads are better than you, then your chances of coming on the page or winning the auction is very less, so you might not come. So there is no guarantee given by AdWords that your ad will come for sure. Okay. Uh, no, Samir, we don't track any such information. We don't track who had clicked on my ads, nothing of that sort. We only see how many clicks have we received, how many times my ad was shown, all those data is shared with us. Okay, Suraj, so auction happens every time yes, absolutely right, perfect. It happens every single time somebody searches for something. Yeah. Okay, is everyone with me? Any other questions on this? Make sense? Yeah. Rest of the people, all good till here? Make sense? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. The next thing in this, so now we're going to talk about, so we spoke about quality score in particular, what it is. Now this quality score is very subjective, guys. Okay. When I say subjective, a lot of things gets checked under the quality score parameter. Okay. There are three major things which we are focusing on, which is very important out here. Okay. Yes. Before getting into that, another important piece of information related to ad rank, which I wanted to share is Google will always, guys, give more precedence to quality score than the bid amount. What I mean by that is, if suppose you are a small advertiser and you have a very good quality score, the score is given out of 10. If I didn't mention before, okay, the score is given out of 10. So if your score is really good, let's say 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, even if you are a small advertiser and you're paying a smaller bid amount, you have a very high chance of showing up on the page. On the contrary, if you are a big advertiser and you can pay a lot of money, but your quality score is poor, very unlikely, very high likelihood your ad will not show up on the page. Okay, so Google is always going to push you for having a high quality score. It goes back to their core values of the company, wherein they say that they always want to show high quality content. Only by doing that, people will keep coming back to the website. They will keep coming back and use google.com. Unless and until you show high quality content, nobody will come back again. Okay, so for which they are going to give you concessions as well. You will pay less money, you will show up more often, your performance of your ads will be far more better. Okay, so it's very important to have a good quality score. Make sense to everyone? Is it okay? Right? Okay, now in this quality score we are going to look at what are the metrics which we need to focus on and how we can bring in good quality score for our ads. Okay, right. Okay, so quality score comprises of these three major factors. Okay, there is a lot of online material provided. I'll share it with you guys as well, which gives you information about all these three. Okay, right now we are just going to do a brief idea about what each one of them is. Okay, I don't want to pick on CTR right now what exactly it is. We'll do briefly about how it contributes to your quality score. Okay, so we'll do it in the end. So I'm starting off first, which is relevancy. Okay, so with respect to relevancy, what Google says particularly in quality score is that they're going to check what your ad is saying versus what was the search which happened on google.com. Are they relevant to each other? That is what they're going to check under relevancy. For example, let's say a user comes to google.com and searches for red Nike shoes. Does your ad also says buy red Nike shoes from my store 50% off, or does it say buy Nike shoes from my store 50% off? Okay, which one do you think is more relevant? So this is dependent on the keywords we choose for our ads. It depends on the kind of ads which we are choosing. Yes. Okay, yes, the first one, right? So when I say the search is a red Nike shoe and the ad also says buy red Nike shoe, then I'm too relevant for both of them. Okay, that is when you will get a high score under relevancy. Yes, Reshma. Okay, so always make sure they are going to check this, that your ad and the search query are talking about the same thing or not. Okay, if I say red Nike at 50%, yes, that is fine, Aditi. Okay, it is absolutely fine till the time we are discussing the same product very precisely speaking. Then they are going to give you a high score under relevancy. Yes, absolutely right, Sakshi. Okay, so relevancy is only going to compare what the ad says and what was the search. Are they talking about the same thing or not? Make sense, the first one? Okay, now, okay, now comes the second part. Second is point is landing page quality. Okay, so under landing page quality, they're gonna check two things again. They're gonna check what does the ad say and what does the landing page is. Landing page is what? When you click on the ad, it takes you to the website. That page is called a landing page. Okay, after somebody clicks on the ad, the page which opens up in the new tab, that is your landing page. So what they're comparing is what does the ad say and what does the landing page shows. Okay, so my ad says buy red Nike shoes from our store, 50% off. So when I click on it, does it take me to a page where they're showing me a picture of a red Nike shoe with 50% discount on it? If that is happening, then I will get a high points under landing page quality. Okay, if I don't give that discount, the score will come down. If I don't show a red Nike shoe, my score will come down. If I take them to a home page of nike.com, the score will come down. Okay, I have to be very specific about what I said in the ad and what I am delivering in the landing page. When these two things talk to each other and in sync with each other, that is when I will score high points under landing page quality. You guys with me on this? Make sense? Right. Okay. uh, yes, Gayatri. So we're going to do a gist of the overall thing. What is these three parameters? I'll do a recap. Yeah. All right. Makes sense. So landing page quality is primarily focusing on what does your ad say versus what do you show in the landing page, in the website, after people click on that ad. Are these two things the same or different? If it is different, you will score less points. If it is the same, you will score high points. Okay. That's your landing page quality. The last one is going to be click-through rate. Okay, so listen to this part carefully. Okay, so what is happening is AdWords is monitoring your ads performance on a daily basis. The moment you start running your ads, okay, it starts showing up on the pages, people are clicking on it. All that data is getting stored in your AdWords account, and the AdWords system is monitoring it. Okay, based on that monitoring, they understand your performance of your ads. Are you doing good? Are you doing bad? What is the performance of the ads? They figure it out. Okay, based on which they do future predictions based on machine learning, which Google's base is, the programming which they do future predictions of how your ads will do in the future. Okay, so click through rate, or rather it is actually expected click through rate, it's all about that. Okay, what they are going to do is they're going to look at how your ads performed in the past. If they see that your ads have been performing really well in the past, they predict that it will do really well in the future as well, because that is what has been the pattern. On the other hand, if they see that the ads have got not been performing that well in the past, they predict that it will not do that well in the future, and you will get less points under this category. If you're doing well, you will get high points under this particular category. Okay, so based on historical performance, it will decide how your ads will perform in the future, and it will contribute in that manner, positive or negative, to the quality score. Okay, so these three things will mix up together, guys. All these three factors will mix up together to generate that overall quality score for your ads. Okay, can I give an ad with about my product and give the link of Flipkart on which my no. So that is the whole idea, right? Okay, I can't do that kind of advertisement. Okay, in with when you're dealing with AdWords specifically, it has to be a website of your own. Okay, we can't go ahead and show ads which will lead to another website. Okay, a third party website. Okay, you can have a blog or you can have a website proper on which only based on which they are going to go ahead and let you advertise. Remember I said this, that when you create the ads they go for a check. So that is when itself they will stop you. They will send you an email saying that your landing page is a third party website which will not work. We need a proper your own website which is going to be which we can advertise. Okay, is everyone clear with quality score now, the components of it? Right, makes sense. Okay, also what happens, so when you, as I told you earlier as well, that you can see your quality score in your AdWords account, right? So when you go there, it will give you the grading. It will tell you your score is 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, whatever is the case. And then it will also tell you that under click-through rate you have got, under click-through rate it is good, relevancy is average, landing page quality is poor. So like this they will grade you under all the three components. So you will know for sure what to fix, where is the pain point, what needs to be fixed to make it better. Okay, so that kind of information they will provide you in your quality score component. Is it okay, Reshma? Can you hear me properly? I hope rest of the people can hear me clearly. Is it okay? Yeah. Any other questions on quality score? No? Any other questions on quality score component? No? Rest of the people all good till here? Is it okay? Okay. All right. Okay, moving on from here, I wanted to discuss with you how an AdWords account structure is going to look like. So we're going to look into that now. Okay. So the AdWords account structure, before I get into that, let me show you the website where you can sign up and create the AdWords account. This is the website, guys. Uh, Reshma, what you can do is you can try to re-log in once more. That might help. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, this is the website, guys, where people need to come and they can sign up for AdWords and create the account. Okay, so now we'll look at the structure inside the AdWords account, how it is built. Okay, what all is there. Okay, this is how an AdWords account structure looks like. The first thing which we do here is we open an account, just like any other Google product which you are using, like a Gmail account or a YouTube account or an e-blogger. What you do, you go to the website, you sign up with an email address and password, right? You sign up, open the account, you give your billing information, how you are going to make the payment for it. Okay, once you do that, then inside the account you start creating campaigns. Okay, campaign, guys, is basically the broad category business you have got. Okay, that is called a campaign. Okay, I will give you an example on this as well after we discuss this. Okay, you can also consider is like a master folder in your account. Okay, in which then you create something we call as ad groups. Each campaign will contain some ad groups. Okay, ad groups are like subcategories or subsections of the main folder. Okay, it's a subfolder. Okay, inside those ad groups then you create your ads and keywords. Okay, ads which we saw on google.com page, which I was showing you. Okay, and then there is something we call as keywords. We'll talk about what they are when the topic comes. Okay, so this is like a pyramid structure which we build out here. Okay, let me give you an example on this. Okay, let's say I am lifestyle. Okay, I am an offline brand. I am lifestyle, and a friend of mine told me that I should go and advertise online as well. That can bring me a lot of customers. So what I did, I went to google.com and AdWords website. I signed up, I opened an account. So lifestyle becomes my account. Now in lifestyle, I'm selling multiple brands. I'm selling Nike, I'm selling Lacoste, I'm selling Reebok. Like this, I have multiple brands. Okay, so what I do, I create a campaign for each one of them. So Nike and Lacoste becomes my campaigns. Okay, they are my broad category businesses. Now under Nike, I am selling men's shoes and women's shoes. In the same manner, under Lacoste, I am selling men clothing, women clothing. Okay, so those becomes my ad groups. Okay, now in under those ad groups, I'm going to create their respective ads and keywords. So under Nike men's shoe, I will have Nike men's shoe ads and keywords. Under Nike women's shoe, I will have Nike women's shoe ads and keywords, and so on and so forth. Okay, that is how we are going to structure the overall account. Okay, does this make sense to everyone? Is everyone getting this? We are going to talk about that, Sakshi. I'm not getting into it right now. I'm just focusing right now on the account structure part. Okay, so let's look into that only. Okay. Okay, so we'll do a quick recap. So what we are talking about is, this is going to be the type of the account structure which we are talking about, how this is going to be. Okay, another example, let's say I am into selling gadgets. Okay, so gadgets can be my account. Okay, and I open an account, an AdWords account with it, with the help of an email address and a password and giving my billing information. So I am into selling gadgets. Under that, I am selling, let's say, televisions. I'm selling cameras. Okay, that can become my campaign. That's my broad category of the product. Now under television, there are multiple different types of televisions I sell. I sell flat screen TVs, plasma TVs. They can all become my ad groups under my television campaign. In the same manner, under digital cameras, I can have digital cameras, compact cameras as ad groups under the cameras campaign. So your ad groups should be a variety of your campaign. Is everyone with me on this? Make sense? This is how we are going to structure the overall AdWords account. Okay. Okay. Another example. See. Okay. So this is a music shop. Okay. A music shop which is selling guitars and brass instrument. Okay. So AdWords template, sir. What exactly you meant by that? This is the structuring which happens under in AdWords, Sakshi. Okay, this is how, yeah, no, you have to do this. You will find this in the AdWords account. So that is how we are going to build the whole structure in it. So that's why we need to know this. Okay. All right, so this is an example for a music shop. So I'm selling guitars and brass instrument. So under guitars, I'm selling different types of guitars. So electric, acoustic, lap steel. Okay, similarly under brass instrument, I have trombones, trumpets. All these are different types of brass instruments. So based on the kind of product you are selling, you segregate them into different ad groups and varieties of it. Yes, yes, absolutely, Reshma. So what is going to happen is I'll show you the limits right now in a while. Just to answer your question, you can add multiple categories, multiple campaigns, multiple ad groups, multiple ads, a lot of keywords, all that is possible. I'll show you the maximum limits in a while. Okay. Is everyone with me? Make sense? Is it okay? Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay, another example, see, okay, so the company is Chumbak, okay, and they're selling sleeves and they're selling boxes. So sleeves are for, let's say, a laptop, iPad, notebook. Similarly, boxes can be for cookie tins, storage tins, all these can fall under boxes. Can't there be one ad for multiple products together for websites? Nahi. So we no, sorry. We can't do that. Okay. We go ahead and create very specific ad for every single product. Because think about it. Okay. When you show an ad with multiple products and you show it to a customer, how is he going to make a decision on that? Okay, so because of the fact that what we are doing here is we are going to customize our ads based on what he searched. If he searches for an iPhone 7s, I am not going to show him iPhone 7s, iPhone 8, iPhone X, all the models. I will only specifically show him only iPhone 7s. So it is very much important for us to create an ad with a specific product which the person is searching for. Okay, that's how it's going to be. Okay, for companies like Amazon, Flipkart, that is what they're doing. For every single product they have, they create specific ads for them. Yes, Samir, absolutely right. The ads are always going to be based on the requirement. Whatever people are searching, I'm supposed to deliver only those specific types of ads. Make sense to everyone? Okay, yeah, all right, okay, all right. Okay, this is another video on account structure, basic idea about how to organize the AdWords account. Let's have a look. Okay.
Meet Maria. She's the owner of Maria's Boutique and a firm believer that everything should be organized just so, especially her AdWords account. In fact, she'll tell you that keeping her account well organized is one of the secrets to her AdWords success because it means her ads are more likely to be seen by the customers she wants to reach, and she spends less time managing her account day to day. To see how Maria got her account organized just so, let's go back to the beginning. Step 1 was creating her account, beginning with selecting the email and password she'll use to sign in, and providing information like her contact information and billing details. Strictly speaking, an active AdWords account must contain at least one campaign, and in that campaign, one ad group. But like most successful advertisers, Maria's account is made up of several campaigns and multiple ad groups. Campaigns are where you make big picture choices, like when and where ads can appear, and the campaign's overall budget. Maria got started by creating one campaign for each section of her website: jackets, shoes, and so on. And as her business grew, she stuck with this winning formula, keeping campaigns broad as she moved into new markets and promoted unique events in her store. Setting up her campaigns this way also gave her a lot of flexibility, like being able to adjust the budget on her jackets campaign when sales started to slow, and promote the store's winter sale with a special campaign she set up to show video ads to readers of fashion blogs rather than alongside search results. Maria's organizational talent really came into play when she started adding ad groups to her campaigns. Ad groups are collections of related keywords, ads, and bids, and work best when they're focused on one particular theme. This makes it easy for Maria to select the right keywords to reach customers searching for the things in her store and link her ads to highly relevant pages on her website. A good habit for showing website visitors just what they're looking for and converting more of those visitors into new customers. So, whether you're just getting started with AdWords or a longtime user, think about the best ways to organize your account and boost your AdWords success. For more information about how to organize your account, visit the AdWords Help Center.
All right, guys. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to show you the different limits of what is the shelf life for an ads on single payment. So when you say shelf life, what exactly you mean by that? On single payment? Up to how much time ads will remain on the page? It is the ads will stay on the page till the next refresh of the page. Okay. Once you refresh the page, it will again be a new auction, or you do a different search whenever you're doing. Till that time the ad will stay on the page. The moment the page refreshes or you do a Google search, the ad will change and something else will come. All right. Okay. So yes, so these are the kind of limits right now, guys. Okay, right now in an AdWords account you can create 10,000 campaigns. Okay, in each of these campaigns you can build 20,000 ad groups. Okay, and you can have, these are the other types of targeting methods. I don't want to get into the details of this right now. Okay, the basic ones which I want to talk about is, inside the ad groups you can create 300 image ads. Okay, 50 text ads, 4 million active or paused ads can be there in the account. Okay, keywords, you can have like 1 million keywords inside the AdWords account. Okay, these are other terms which I don't want to get into and talk about right now, like negative keywords and ad extensions. We are going to have a separate session on these where we talk about what they are. Is everyone fine with this? Make sense? Any questions? Okay, rest of the people all good till here? Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Great. Okay. So now these are the kind of things which we want to discuss for today. Okay. In Thursday's session, I'm going to start off with showing you how we can sign up and open an AdWords account. Okay. Then we are going to look at how we create campaigns inside the AdWords account. Plus, we are going to look at different types of AdWords terms or metrics which are useful to understand. Okay, unless until you understand these metrics, you will not understand what is happening in the account, how the campaign is performing. Okay, 5,000 keywords in the AdWords account or across. This is going to be only talking about negative keywords, Sakshi. Okay, this is not specific to overall account. They're talking about the limit is for negative keywords. Okay, in total you can have like, so yeah, that's what I said. I don't want to get into these topics right now. We have a keyword session, okay, wherein we will talk about this. Just to answer your question right now, there are like, you can have 1 million keywords. Okay, 10 lakh keywords you can have in the AdWords account in total. Okay. Samir, if our ads is not getting displayed in multiple refreshes, then we have to optimize them again. Yes, yes, absolutely. So there is some issue then, right? You are not winning the auction. Possibly your quality score is not that great, or your bid amount is really low, because of which possibly you're not winning the auction, and that's why you're not showing up on the page. So then we get into the details of it. What is the problem? Is it the bid amount? Is it the quality score? And then we focus on that. We try to improve the ad, we try to improve the keywords, we look at the landing page and we try to improve that. And on the other hand, we try to improve the bid amount. So by doing that, you improve your ad rank. The moment you improve your ad rank, you start winning the auctions. You start winning the auctions, the ad starts showing up on the page. When people see it, they will click on that. Okay, so it's all boils down to that. So we need to find the root cause of the whole thing. Okay. Great, guys. Any other questions? Rest of the people, all good till here? Make sense? All right. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to stop here for now. Okay. I'm going to see you guys same time on Thursday. Hope all of you to be there on Thursday, and we're gonna continue with the rest of the part. Okay. The Thursday session is going to be more practical based. Reshma, it is going to be 8 to 9:30, same like today. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is the link, not the other one. Uh, yeah. Okay, just go through the recording, guys. Okay, no, the timing is 8 to 9:30. Okay, like in Times of India page, Muthoot Finance was coming. Next time it shows some other ad. How to make that ad appear again and again, even if search coming something else. So Anmol, what is happening is on Times of India, it is not based on search, because Times of India is a newspaper. There is nobody searching there. Okay, it is a part of the display network. So if you want to make sure your ad keeps coming there as well, you have to focus on your quality score. You have to improve your quality score, have a very good competitive bid amount, and only then the ad will show up. Okay, so again, the similar parameters which we saw in quality score: ad relevancy, landing page quality, and your CTR, your click-through rate. These three things should be improved, which will help you to win the auction in the display network as well. The auction, guys, is not limited to search. The auction is everywhere. It is happening in search network. It is also happening in the display network. Wherever you are trying to show your ads, you will have to win the auction first. Only then the ad will show. Yes, try opening this one, guys. Hold on a second. Hmm. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, makes sense. Any other questions you may have? Are we also going to learn about Bing search? We are going to talk about. Okay, Bing we will be talking about. I'll give you a fair idea about how Bing works. Yahoo we are not covering because it's a very small particular one. So what we cover here is majorly your AdWords and Bing specifically. Okay, because rest of them is very small. Major chunk of the advertising which is happening right now is on this. Similarly, you will be going through social media marketing, in which they will cover Facebook ads as well. Okay, all right. Go through this link, guys. You can share your feedback on this link. It will work. All right, please share the feedback, guys. I would appreciate if each one of you can do that. If you have any questions, okay, feel free to write into the Digital Vidya Q&A forum which they have got. The questions will be picked up from us from there, and one of the trainers will be going ahead and giving the update. Okay? Thank you, Samir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Reshma. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you, Samir. I'll see you same time on Thursday. Thank you, Anmol. Thanks a lot, Abhishek. Thank you, Sakshi. Thank you, Suraj. Thank you, Gayatri. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me for today's session. It was really nice meeting you like this. I hope to see everyone on the Thursday session and we continue from there. Thanks a lot for today. I'm sharing the link one last time if anybody else needs it. See you guys. Good evening. I'll see you guys on Thursday. See you guys. Bye bye.